Right, previously on Star Trek, what happened? I mean, so much happened. Uh, I can't quite remember. It's been a couple days. Well, I mean, okay, so the ancient people from long ago have come back somehow by inserting their consciousnesses into people of today through like a USB drive. They download their conscious into other people, and now slowly everyone's being taken over by this ancient alien presence. We're playing as two people. One of them we're playing as not the captain, but the vice captain or the XO or number one or however you call it. She is on the main ship. Now the thing about her is that she's an alien who, if she doesn't take this certain thing every once in a while, her cells fall apart, deteriorate. So she has to do that every once in a while. Also, we're playing as another guy who's like an engineer guy, and he is on the bad guy ship, just trying to just trying to like sabotage the ship, stop them what they're doing. Okay.
80s Girls World used their Twitch Prime.
Thank you so much for that.
England, Doc Smile.
Hey, have a good morning. Have a good morning. Oh. Also, they went down to this other planet and met with this guardian who is also an ancient race person, but he's been living on this planet since long, long ago, and he's agreed to help us track down these bad aliens and help us out today. You DM me something. Does it input? Should I check it out now? We gotta do a thing, Sab. We need to do a thing. Okay, hang on. Sabs, how long are you gonna be around tonight? We'll do that after the stream. I'll do it. We gotta do it. Hey, that's the crazy alien.
So much I want to ask you.
There's so little I can tell you. I'm a portal, not a scientist, but
he's a portal.
I'll certainly do my best. I can only assume this is one of your older starships.
Oh, day sweet.
One would think, given the importance of your mission, they might send a ship of a more recent vintage. But apparently not.
The Resolute is primarily a research vessel, if that's what you mean. Not a warship.
Although she has been known to hold her own in a fight.
Against what?
Oh, by the way, I actually watched the episode. I had seen this episode before, but I couldn't quite remember it. So I did go back and watch the original episode. So it was very enlightening. Hello?
Yay!
Imclo893
Hey, Em, thank you.
X500 Blue High.
Spoiler.
Something wrong?
Not at all. The galaxy has grown more diverse since the days of the Tekon Empire.
Because you conquered everyone who didn't look like you.
To the contrary. Most lesser civilizations willingly join the Empire to enjoy the benefits of an advanced way of life. But that expansion came with its own set of problems, so I admire your ability to diversify without creating conflict. That was always our challenge. And perhaps, ultimately, our downfall.
The Federation prides itself on its inclusiveness. I'd say it's one of our greatest strengths.
As the Vulcans say, infinite diversity in infinite combinations.
Interesting. I'd be curious to meet one of these Vulcans.
All right. The Empire? Like, this is a crossover? No, this is not a crossover. Different Empire.
If this is the best you have, then so be it. To locate this scion, Galvan, I'll need full access to your ship's systems.
Full access?
Huh. You must be out of your mind.
No, I'm right here, completely in my mind. Given this is merely a research ship, I won't be able to find him without it. Perhaps I should have made that clear up front. I'll need to make certain modifications.
I can't promise anything, but let me see what I can do.
Just know, without it, I won't be able to help you.
This isn't gonna fly.
Oh, the captain's gonna be mad, eh?
I'll see you on the bridge. Captain Solano.
They
I'd
cannot.
like to introduce you to Portal 6-3.
I'm
Guardian of
afraid
the
this is basically as loud as it gets. Yeah. I know. It's kind of stupid. I could turn my mic down. Maybe that'll help. So you can kind of turn yours up as much as you can. Yeah. It's just kind of, it's annoying. I'll turn myself down, though. And all I'll do is I'll pause the alerts. So that way they don't, like, you know, get all loud. Okay. Did you just start this? Yes, we just started this right now. He definitely looks like a baddie. Oh, he's cool. I mean, he might be bad. I don't know.
On Empire.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain.
As a captain.
Likewise. I can't say I've ever met a portal before. There is no modern equivalent. Not within the Federation, at least.
We are incredibly lucky that Portal has agreed to join us.
Your first officer makes a very persuasive argument.
So I've noticed. You spent 600,000
Just
years
be myself.
at your post. That certainly takes an uncommon level of dedication.
We all have our duty.
Of course. But I'm curious. You were stationed there in preparation for what, exactly?
Any and all threats to the Empire.
An empire that no longer exists. Which suggests you weren't very successful.
You said you needed my help. I didn't come here to be
Yeah, well,
insulted.
Captain's a jerk.
Perhaps that was a mistake. I'd be happy to return to Delphi Ardu at any time.
And we do need your help. Absolutely. And we are grateful that you decided to come.
And your captain has an odd way of expressing his gratitude.
I'm merely curious where your allegiances might lie. And clearly it's with the Takan.
Yes, Captain. You
Hang
have
on.
found me out and exposed my true loyalties. To the Takan, not to the Scions of the Flame, who do nothing more than tarnish us in name.
Signs of the Flame are the bad guys. The ones that are taking over people's bodies. They are all Takan, but that's like a splinter, like extremist group who are now come back and taking over people's bodies. This guy seems cool. I guess we'll find out.
And reputation, and don't deserve to be called Takan. That's why I'm here. And if you'd be so kind as to give me access to your ship's systems, we can get on with it. And you can stop wasting my time.
Access to our systems? That's completely out of the question. Tell me
Captain,
that's not what you
shut up.
promised. We're vulnerable enough as it is. And now we're supposed to give him access to everything? Ridiculous.
Captain, I know it's a risk. But right now it's our best shot at finding Galvin and that ship.
Now I understand your reluctance. I never imagined offering to help would be met with such ignorance. Bordering on incompetence.
If you're not enjoying your visit to our ship, we'd be more than happy to let you wither away back on your pathetic little rock.
Captain,
You clearly do not appreciate the
a
magnitude
rap battle
of
happening
the
right
threat
now.
the Scions pose. So myopic is your focus on your own ego. I will not be leaving until they have been found.
Commander Rydek, a word.
Oh boy. I'm in trouble.
And to think, I waited 600,000 years for this.
You know what that
You
guy really?
realize that's supposed to be in an incredibly difficult position. I was against seeking him out from the start. But now, to give him access to our systems? It's insane. And you somehow expect me to believe his allegiance is with us? You heard what he said in there. There's no way we can trust him.
I might otherwise agree, but you're missing the most important point. He's a Takan, and he may be loyal to the Takan, but not to the Scions of the Flame. He's against everything they believe in. You heard what he said.
There's too much at stake to be wrong on this.
We sought him out for a reason. To help him find our missing crew, Galvin, and those Elydian ships. This is the plan we agreed to with Ambassador Spock.
Which I never liked. But here we are. You know what this mission means to us. Not just for the Federation, but for me personally. I can't afford another screw-up.
Yeah, we got that, Captain.
Losing the shield algorithms was bad enough. This could be the end of my career.
You have my word. I will do everything within my power to protect you.
I appreciate that. It's not just my career on the line here. It's both of ours.
I was.
Going to
I'll be
trust your
nice.
instincts on this one.
I'll be nice.
I just hope you're right. For both of our sakes. Let me know if you find anything.
He's playing ball. He doesn't deserve it.
We're good. You may begin.
I will, of course, have to make a few modifications.
What was that?
What kind of modifications?
Boog.
To find Taconian technology requires Taconian technology.
Oh.
If this Scion Galavan modified his ships, then I must do likewise to yours.
Oh my gosh. You like crystals?
The galaxy is nearly infinite in size and complexity. This may take a moment.
How
I
long will it
found
take?
something. There you are.
What is it? Galvin?
No, a Starbucks. I'm so thirsty.
Using Taconian technology. I can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
I'll let the captain know. Rydick to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
Maybe
I'm getting all kinds of interference.
maybe don't come in here. He's got a bunch of crystal things going on. I feel like crystal's gonna make him freak out. Ah! Rydick!
Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
He seems
Lieutenant
generally
Handel,
cool with the fact
set
that
a course for the
crystals are
Palisades
sticking
cluster.
out.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology.
Yeah,
You were right
see?
after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer. You always have my back.
They say the true measure of a leader is being able to admit your mistakes. So thank you.
Next time I'll do a better job of listening.
Yeah, you
Nice
will.
work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do.
I feel like I had a few drinks in the last time we saw him.
What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it. But they have underestimated my abilities.
Oh, yeah?
Engineering.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvan for you.
It's the
It's
captain.
designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvan's ship.
Why would you trust me with this?
I cannot be sure I trust anyone on this ship, but you and I came to an understanding on Delphi Ordu. That will have to be enough.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to
Wait,
find
why
that
would the
ship.
captain sabotage his own thingy? I'm gonna chill right now. I'm chilling right now. I'm just back here. We're just
Engineers
chilling
would
out.
have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Because he's evil. Fair enough.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
You mean this whole thingy here?
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
By this thingy?
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
Mm-hmm. Over here. Something over there. Amanda, thank you so much for the 34 months. I appreciate that. Nearly 3 years. Thank you for being such a positive role model. Ah, no worries. I've been binge watching the 100 Baby Challenge because I was still behind. Now I'm just 5 behind. Sweet. More coming soon. This thing.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Oh god, that's a wall. Over here, maybe. Oh yeah. Definitely over here. Oh yeah. Right over here.
Found it.
Oh. There's a gunk under here.
Excuse me. Do you belong here?
Oh.
Commander Rydek. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes. You know, it means a lot that you remembered. What, are you doing back here? I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Just a routine systems check. We've been having problems with our comms lately.
Oh, that's news to me. I haven't heard anything about it.
Probably because the comm system isn't working. Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out of the ordinary? Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
You? Oh.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time, but maybe someone else noticed something?
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty. Well,
Who's the
I'll leave you
apostle?
alone already. Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
What?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you.
Oh. That's the lady.
Maybe Tylus saw something.
Not Tylus. Well, let's ask. Let's not assume. Let's not assume anything.
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course.
You're under arrest. Oh, I mean,
Is something wrong?
There's something
bitch.
happening. I may need your help.
Let me just lock you in here.
This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
Got a photo of
That's
that.
Draconian technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board? But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member, I've seen the logs. She couldn't have been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
Is she not sussing
Could
on
be
her any?
anyone.
That includes both of us.
Okay, okay.
You want me to get scanned? Better to know for sure, right? I'll admit, I was around the Scions as much as anybody.
Yeah.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Clear.
Now it's your turn.
Sure.
Not clear. I'm the imposter the whole time. Imagine.
Clear.
Okay.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the Scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it.
Could be the doctor
Search
then?
starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day.
Not the
in reverse order.
doctor!
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
Let's go with,
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari.
That helps.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
Yeah.
Now this is manageable.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering. Let's see who's left.
Just me and you. What? Oh! What?
No. This can't be right.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi RB4.
Pending.
Which would have been the perfect opportunity. And no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Like Galvin? The Queen?
The captain of a Federation starship.
Oh, the drama!
What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
I'll need it. I've found the device.
Yeah, there's my phone.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the Usonia system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits?
No.
Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
What kind of weapons are in this arsenal?
It's difficult to know what would have survived from the time of the Empire, but be assured that the damage they have done so far by altering your current technology will be minuscule compared to proper Taconian firepower. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew, and it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the saboteur cripples your ship,
The doctor could do that,
their
true.
mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left alone.
Leave
Time
that
is
to
not on your
me.
side.
Just leave that to me. I hope to resolve it soon.
The longer you wait, the more time we lose. Bioforming was so rare in the time of the Empire that I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Whoever you suspect,
Hey, thanks for that raid.
proof is something you will have to provide on your own.
I'll have it. Once I've bioscanned the person I suspect. I just need to visit Dr. Duval.
That's quite the claim. Told me you were worried about him. But I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
Well, it would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor, you have the authority to declare him unfit to serve.
If you're right, this is the worst
That makes
case.
me the captain.
Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this?
Well, why don't we just go up and be like, hey, we need to scan you now?
That's it. The end of your career.
I don't know if I would be on my own. But with your support, I'm sure we can do it.
That smooth talking may come in handy. I'm in.
She
We
like
can't
that.
pull this off with just the two of us. I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan,
Oh,
but in
yeah.
reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim, or this could all blow up in our faces. You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
Spock! I don't think Spock's here anymore, though. Oh, we're back here. That's right, they stopped the ship. They sabotaged it.
Reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Alright. Seems to be boxes in the way, though. Okay. Find a way to the consoles. That was a hard maze. I did it, everybody! Woo! I was very impressed. Over here.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
Oh,
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by a Lydian hand, despite all this Takan corruption. We'll hold.
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Alright.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
By the way, her on her planets, that's what she looks like here. They have like another being inside them, and they are joined with that other being. And when they die, that being is then taken out and then fused with somebody else. But your memories carry through, and so if this thing has gone for like 5 different people, this person has the memories of all those people before it. right? Yeah. So it's kind of cool. So when they die, and so like when they're talking as themselves, but they're also talking as the alien inside them. It's like they share consciousness. The alien inside them shares a consciousness with the actual physical host as well. So kind of like a little bit of like a Doctor Who situation when Doctor Who changes, you know, it's a different person but still same person at the same time. That's kind of like the trills. But she, for example, does not have. Not everyone can have an alien. Not everyone is eligible to have an alien, or not alien, but like symbiont is what they call inside. And she doesn't even want it. She doesn't want it, so she doesn't have it in her. A parasite. It's like they work together. Yeah, trill. She doesn't want it, and she actually doesn't even want it. She's actually kind of against that whole thing. And I guess they only like, I don't know if it's like half the people on the planet get this or very small amounts, but not everyone. You have to go for like this whole trials to see if you're even like eligible to go through it. And if you do get it, then you get it, right? And if you die, then they move it to another person, right? Okay. So like the Force, not really like the Force. It doesn't give him powers. Anyway, there's a little backstory on her race of people. Yeah, it's like very rare. Yeah, in Deep Space Nine, Dax is a trill, and we learn all about her like life and stuff, and it's very interesting. It's very cool. Yeah, Deep Space Nine has that whole thing.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle.
I believe there's an afterlife.
You do?
Yeah.
There is on Discovery.
Then you should
it's true.
understand this. My people have a special journey. When Illydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get
Deep
them
Space
back?
Nine is great.
We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
I had a sister, a twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont.
There you go.
A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely.
Wow.
So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister.
You should try to see her again. When all this is over. Maybe things have changed for her after you've been away for years.
I couldn't go back. Not now.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do?
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spill together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight. But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe.
Oh.
As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You are many things.
I'll take you up on that.
He's not a jerk after all.
Same here.
So he's not a jerk
Don't
then?
cease this madness.
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it, just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar. So many lives stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm! It's back!
They're controlling the storm.
Hold on. Scanning. Tetrametric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Right, we're back here. Mutiny! Oh, let's go! Yeah! Mutiny! 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 It's scanning time. Everyone gotta get scanned. It's a routine thing. Even the captain. Let's do this. Won't say no for an answer.
Something wrong, Captain?
No, nothing's wrong. In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering.
No.
The bridge is yours.
Ah! No! Stop! Scan time! Get him! Scan it! Oh. Liar. Attention. We're taking off the ship. Don't ask him. Ask his lady friend, because she's nice. Right? Well, who should we ask? We can pick, actually. What do you think? Well, we know the blue guy very often, but she's like with us. He doesn't like us very much. We gotta go with our friend over here. Fangirl? Yeah. Yellow girl? Yellow girl, nice.
Lieutenant Bedrosian, a word, please.
Yes, Commander.
Psst, we're taking the ship. We're doing this thing.
What can I do for you?
Listen, the captain may have been compromised.
What?
I have every reason to believe he has been bioformed.
By the way, you're with me because I killed 15 people to save you. Just gotta throw that out there. I'm gonna just throw that out there. So you're with me, okay?
And is now actively working against us.
Hold on. This makes no sense. Did Portal do something to you?
I'm dead serious. Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan. He's not Captain Solano anymore. He's a Scion.
We need to scan him. I think we need to come up with a way of scanning him before we start accusing. I think it is him, but like she needs to have a plan to scan the guy secretly or what? I don't know, but like somehow.
Which would make you captain.
That's right.
So you're saying you're taking command of the ship? Because if you are, that's one hell of a bold move. And you better be absolutely sure you have your facts straight.
Technically, I already have. He's a Scion. He has no claim to be captain.
She knows it.
And he's actively working against our interests.
Which I can only hope you're ready to back up. Because otherwise, what you're suggesting is mutiny.
Oh, that's the word.
I have Duval's support.
She likes me still, though.
We're going to ask the captain to undergo a bioscan. When he refuses, I need you to back me up.
Back
You love
when
the
we were on the
title?
shuttle, you chose my safety over the lives of a dozen Illydians.
That's right.
I've wondered again and again if I deserved that. If you made the right call. But if it's why I'm here now, able to help you save the Resolute, maybe the whole Federation, then I'm glad you did. So, my answer is yes.
Yes.
I'm with you no matter what.
See, I told you we killed those 15 people for a reason. Also, they were jerks. So.
Now, Dr. Duvall is already on the bridge.
All right.
Mutiny.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be really awkward if his scan checks out, though, isn't it? It's gonna be really awkward. She better be sure. I mean, we're pretty sure, but like, what if it's the doctor, though? I don't think she was on the planet. But then again, like, Miranda could have done something. Miranda could have, like, gone to anybody. They're really basing on they were on the planet, thus they must be it. I mean, maybe we're looking too far into it. Maybe we're looking too far into it. You know what I mean? Way back. I had to use the
It's
blue.
now or never.
Scan him. Be like, hey, I need to take your vitals.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
Yeah, you do. There's nothing going on.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
It literally takes 2 seconds.
All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
It's merely protocol, Captain. All officers that touch alien soil have to be bioscanned.
I know the protocol. It's not more important than chasing down these Draconian marauders.
Well, we're just sitting here.
Commander Rydek is right, Captain. We all have to follow the rules.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now.
What?
Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
I'd follow that order, if you were actually Captain Solano.
Oh, he didn't like that one. He did not like that one. The fact that he's making it so like, no, I refuse to take a 2-second scan that does nothing but I just stand there and you do it for me. I refuse. It will never happen. So if he's not it, I mean, if he's not it, then what the heck is his problem? He gotta be it. He gotta be it.
Then, there's only one thing left to do. Security to the bridge.
Oh yeah, is it called security now?
Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring.
Belay that order!
And mutiny.
Get back. Give her a chance to speak. Let's hear what she has to say.
Yeah, she's the person. She's in charge of security. She's a tactical officer, so she'd be able to talk to those guys and be like, "No, get back." That's her thing.
Enough, Lieutenant Bedrosian. Step aside, or you'll join her in the brig.
No.
This is not Captain Solano.
Thank goodness
He's been
saved her.
bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
She can prove it.
Just scan him. He's standing right there. What am I doing? This thing.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself.
Oh my gosh!
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
He's not Captain Solano any longer. We have a duty and responsibility to relieve him of command.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
Yeah, scan him now. He's on the
I'm
floor.
going to settle this once and for
Yeah,
all.
please. It's gonna be real awkward if he's not on it. It's gonna be like real awkward, you know what I mean? You better, he's obviously in. Yeah, he's in.
Commander Rydick was right.
Unless the doctor's playing some game right now. Do you know what I mean? I'm just gonna throw that out there. The doctor could be throwing. I'm gonna throw that out there. Imagine. I don't know.
Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
Suspicious.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the USS Resolute, I am relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
I'm a captain now. I'm a captain now. What? Bye, loser.
I don't know what I expected, but not this. I can't believe I shot the captain. I don't think Starfleet likes it when you do that.
If it helps, that wasn't really the captain.
I mean, intellectually, sure. I understand that. But he looks and sounds exactly like him. I'm not sure I'll ever get that out of my head.
He was a jerk, so... Ooh, those guys did not like this situation. Well, they were more loyal to the captain than our friend. Walk into the chair. Well, the captain now what? Click in the chair.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp.
It was weirdly
It's
wet.
time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry.
Is it so wet?
Captain.
Why is it wet?
On your command.
Whoop drive! Let's go!
Engage.
Not like that, but like sweaty, you know? Light speed to Endom! So we gotta talk about it, or... Oh my gosh.
We're taking fire!
Red alert!
Yeah,
All hands to
I
battle
can
stations.
see that.
Shield status.
Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Ilidian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
What's, invasive maneuvers.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
The Vescar's warp engines are powering them.
I said invasive! I said evasive!
Our warp engines are offline.
I'll be more evasive next
That
time!
must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys
Our
us.
friends were on there.
Is an Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry. You got it?
Got it! Diaz to Resolute!
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar... is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
Yeah, we're both here. We're both okay.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Whoa! Call me petty? Seriously? That's just rude. I mean, come on.
Out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We'll find a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to be quick about it, because we can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
Open the window, jump out.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Yeah.
Those freight containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible.
Zeldi?
Unless you have a better idea.
Let's go.
I've polarized the hull plating. That should allow us to take a few more hits.
Oh, never mind.
Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Attack pattern Delta. Target ventral power couplings.
Aye, Captain.
Zeldi, in range.
Fire!
Fire!
Are they out of there yet? Did our friends get out
Zeldi's
yet?
shields down to 82%.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Oh, hello.
I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
Not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and hope you weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I've left everything behind for you. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
Do it.
Commander Ermot, give portal access to the propulsion systems.
He seems trustworthy. I don't
Going
know.
to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Got like his vampire pilot hair, you know? Gives me Tim Burton vibes.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
That's true.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
Yikes.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight.
How about this one?
Not enough room for the
Not
big
this
guy.
one.
How about this one?
Oh, here we go. This'll work.
That's great.
but it's not airtight.
Stupid rugs.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly. I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Oh, he's gonna sacrifice himself. I just know it.
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I like him now!
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Etzelar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Engines.
Target their propulsion systems. I don't want them going anywhere.
Targeting their engines.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
We'll ride the blast right out of here.
Sure.
All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, and then run back. We can detonate by remote.
Nah, he's gonna
We'll
die.
need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
Okay, he made it. Okay.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry!
Uh-oh.
What are they doing in there?
Bye-bye. That sucks.
Please, help me.
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
She's not afraid. We don't have time. We don't have time.
We can't. We don't have the time. We have to seal ourselves in.
This ship can't fly. Sidron set it to self-destruct. Please, Amenta.
It's not her.
No. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before Sidron.
I don't know, guys. What are we doing? Oh. Are we sealing? Or are we letting her in? One or two? One for seal, two for let her in. One for seal, two for let her in. I can't make this decision alone. All right. Saying seal. All right, we'll go see the seals. And then we're going to see the dolphins. Okay? First we see the seals, then the dolphins. Hey, thank you so much for the 21 months of support. Appreciate that. It's not her. It's not her. No, you can't look it up. It's not her, peeps. It's not her.
Close it all to hell.
Sealing.
We're going.
Etzelar to Resolute.
I have the away team.
Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready. And you should know, the Zeldy is set to self-destruct.
If we do enough damage to the Zeldy first, it'll prevent the self-destruct sequence from completing.
We can't wait any longer.
Yay, dolphins.
We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
Fire all They escape first.
Hold all fire! Get out of there, petty officer.
Oh, petty.
Do it now!
I will, but could you not call us petty? Seriously. Hey.
Done!
Ready?
Detonate!
Whee! Doctor Who style. Now fire all missiles. Kind of feel that.
I have them on sensors. Tractor beam activating.
Kind of feel like they'd be crushed in there if they,
Locked on
have
and
them.
ready to fire.
Fire!
Fire!
Oh! One of them hits the container. Oopsie. So I could have just said fire earlier and killed them inside there. I could have done that. That was one of the decisions. Luckily, I was paying attention because I was about to fire and I was like, oh wait, maybe I'll let them free first. I think there was one of them. She's like, fire or let them go first. Anxiety. I remember we played a Game of Thrones game that was like this, and I think I made a terrible decision, and I felt so bad about the decision. I stopped playing it after that. That was it. That was it. I was like, nope, we're done. Chat was pretty upset too when I made that decision because I misread it. I misread what it was asking me, and I picked the wrong option.
There's something else.
So,
I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldi detonated.
Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here. Now.
I have to see it for myself. We'll go there together.
I had assumed as much.
Is this the Takan arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Brodrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
That's the protocol. But it's also a captain's prerogative to break that protocol.
I suppose it is.
We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
Janeway, typically, it was Chakotay going on the missions. She'd stay on the ship most of the time. And also, Picard always stayed on the ship. Now, Kirk, he always went down. Mutiny again! Double mutiny? It's chilly here.
Not that I can see.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
So, are my friends safe then? Do we save them? Are we gonna double check on them, or?
Let's make this a short.
Hey, Lele. Hey, Lele.
That's the plan.
It's your call to come down here. Still not sure I agree. I respect the change of plan.
Just want to shoot a bunch of
Phaser
stuff.
should make quick work of the ice.
Nice to see you. Freeze! I got nothing else. Hey, morning. Purple bad. How much longer is this game? You think I could like bang it out tonight? Be done with it? Eat that, Elsa. Don't tell that to Michelle. Oh yeah, the bubble wing. I'm like, does she not like ice?
Is this another Takan vault?
I don't see a way in.
Vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask.
That's Elsa's castle, yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Nicely done.
It's a Superman list, right? Find them? Sure. It's kind of cool looking place with reflecty and stuff. This feels like to the end of me. You know, I feel like we're getting close to the end.
Spread out.
But then
Let's
again,
see what we can find. And stay on high alert.
I felt like that for a long time
now.
now.
Don't know where the Takan that beam down here could be.
I'm over here. Oh, they're over there. They like crystals. It does seem very endy, yeah. That's true. I think they'll have a ship
need
though.
my help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal
I'll play Zelda.
is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you. Portal? What is that void down there?
Space, folded upon itself. A fairly simple concept.
For a Takan, perhaps?
I advise against falling in.
Alright, what's this thing?
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance.
So,
very
transporter.
Convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Yeah, so like a transporter we have though, you know. Ooh.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
It's like a puzzle then. It's kind of like a puzzle then. Gotta figure out how to get there, you know, by going through this crazy maze. Okay. We'll go up there. Maybe go this way. Seems like that goes there, maybe? Ah, it does not. Okay, where am I now? Okay, well, let's go this one. Okay. Okay. Let's go back. And then go to this one. Hey, Portal! This thing is confusing! Why do you put it downstairs? Stupid people in that dumb technology. Makes no sense! Your technology makes no sense! Put signs up or something! Come here, Flo. Okay, we're back this way again. Did we try? Well, we went this one. But we never tried. I don't know. No, I'm just gonna keep. Oh, we made it. Because I'm gonna keep going until we finally made it. I don't know. How'd you get here? I used a ladder. Dang it! Alright, should we use the tricorder then? Scan this thing. Scan that thing. Indiana Jones Museum.
Soil. Just soil. It's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
To collect data points. Okay. What am I scanning in though? Scan the dirt in it. Oh.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld. Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever. Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling, that sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it, but it cuts to the core of your being.
I totally understand that feeling. It's unavoidable and inescapable no matter what you do.
She's kind of like last of her species, kind of thing. Not really, there's very little left because of their like disease. The Federation's helping her with it, but like a lot of them have been lost. Her species is dying, yes.
Yes, it's that distant.
You don't trust him? He could be sus.
Forever, just out of reach.
He didn't like that. We didn't not
Can
like
you
that.
use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
Check his Instagram.
Information's encrypted.
I always do. Why is he even taking pics of it?
Discern that it's a warship. No. It's the Aphelion. Perhaps the most powerful Taconian ship ever built. I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
Nice transition. Oh, we're playing now. Oh, sorry, I'm just chilling right now. Uh-oh. That's one of those thingies.
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
That's like the USB sticks that they upload their conscious into other people. Science guy. Also, they're like really big fans of The Sims then. And they like praise the plumb bob. Is that like what they are? Oh, there's a bunch of them in there.
I've seen these before. In the other vault. And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
Hundreds of millions.
Wow.
If not billions. All that remains of the Tacon civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form. Preserved for all eternity.
You thought this was an arsenal. And in a way, you're right. This is how they rebuild the Tacon Empire and bioform billions of innocent people.
That seems to be the case. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Tacon civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Tacon, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong.
Ooh.
This was always their purpose. To restore the glory that was lost.
Ooh, missed.
Please. Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia.
Who dat? He's like the guy who set it all off. He probably originally found it and then like plugged himself in for some reason, and now it's been like affecting everybody. Again, he's not who he is. He's just there's another like ancient being inside of his body controlling him.
Proud of how much death you've caused. Each Tacon life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture lost with each one you murdered.
Your friends died because of you. If you hadn't attacked us, there could have been a peaceful solution.
I've seen the kind of results diplomacy gets in this era. You can hardly blame me for wanting a quicker result. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next, you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye.
Wow.
This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking, yes. Of course, that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
Why?
I realize you're here to gloat, and you seem pretty confident, but I'm not gonna let that happen.
It already is happening. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay that which is inevitable. Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to exist. You swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me. Which side are you on?
He didn't like that one. But why did it show you what he thinks of it? Of course he didn't like it. Why would he like it? Oh dang, I really made him sad. Shoot.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come.
Oh boy.
I hope we speak again, brother.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide once we're safely aboard the Resolute.
Oh, do we kill
Board
him?
a transport.
Do we blow this place? Save them? No destruction? We can't kill them. Don't destroy them. Oh, they're jerks. Yeah, hang on. Are we sure they're not all jerks? Just gonna throw that out there. Have we done a jerk scan on them yet?
You have to hear me out, Captain. I've always stood by you.
I mean, sometimes about me.
I committed mutiny for you.
That's true. High five. Oh.
But if you bring those things on board,
Oh, she don't
I'll
like.
have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
Okay, what's going on with her? Chill. You know what I mean? Can mutiny against
2
her
minutes and
somehow?
counting. It's headed straight toward the vault. The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
Yikes. Blue screen.
On screen.
Oh my gosh. Keep them alive. Looks like it has a hairstyle. It's got like hair in the back.
In less than a minute.
I don't think we can blow that ship up. I think this little science ship has it in there.
I would remind you.
Okay, chats. This is a big decision. Obviously, fangirl, not a fan. Yeah. 1, we transport them to our ship. 2, we blow them up. No, don't look it up, Lily. No, we gotta make quick decisions. 1, we transport them. 2, we blow them up. Fangirl doesn't like that. It doesn't want to keep them. What do you think? Save them. I mean, okay, in a way, they're like not the people died and their conscience have been placed in these thingies. Lily, I don't know. We can't kill them. They're already dead, right? I mean, they just like. I don't want to design. All right, most of you say save them. It's gonna make Fangirl upset. And at this point, I feel like we made everybody upset. So let's go. Call Micah. Micah, help! I'd like to call him Micah, please. I was saving them.
Those life forms are Takon, not science. Takon, they're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Oh.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
We take away the ammunition, though.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Put it like that. Put it like that.
I hope you realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear
down.
it.
Stand down, Lieutenant Bedrosian. It's done.
Yes, Captain.
Oh, she didn't like that.
I used to look up to you.
Oh no! She no longer a fangirl.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
I saved your life! I saved your life! I killed 15 people to keep you alive! Now you get back in line! You hear me? 50 people are dead! And you're alive because of me! Okay? They were jerks though, so... They were jerks. Did she resign? I don't think she just resigned right now, but she said she would. I don't know.
Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now.
Well, she had a valid reason for wanting to blow you up. We bouncing. Homecoming. So we're just not gonna worry about the big ship then, or yeah, finding these guys out. Jeez, could have it out sooner. They have like 3 hours.
There they are!
Yeah, good idea.
You did what had to be done with the Tasker. I know you held out hope, but it's what she would have wanted.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. That was rough.
Tasker can rest now. Even if I wavered in the moment. It wasn't a question of time. It was about freeing a Tasker.
I wish I could have found a way to save her.
You did.
Just scanning him.
Oh, no surprises here. But your shoulders separated. If you come with me to sickbay, we can get you fixed up in no time.
Thank you. I'll find you afterwards.
You two, check in at your stations. This thing isn't over yet.
We got like a day off, or... I mean... It's rough being, you know, starship person.
Diaz,
Yeah?
did you see our people over there? Miranda?
Kapoor? Hauser? We saw Miranda and Kapoor, but they're bioformed. And as far as I know, there's no way to undo it.
That means they're not our friends anymore.
If they attack us,
We'll have to stop them. No matter what it takes.
yeah. I guess we have to be ready for that.
Don't even get to nap. Nope. We want to look at the box. Probably stank in there, right?
She was a good little escape pod. Not that I want another ride like that anytime soon.
Oh, gotta be out of there. Alright, we're moving on.
I can't believe it, but I'm actually looking forward to seeing Chovak. Not
Go
that I
back. Oh,
expect
shoot,
this
what I
kind of
missed?
welcome from him, but I can just imagine the look on his face.
Oh, come on, he's
Oh,
got to
damn.
give us some credit for all we've done.
We'll see. Then again, if he doesn't, that's just Chovak being Chovak.
I can't believe it. You evaded the Takan, ejected their warp cores, and lived to talk about it.
That about sums it up.
They're gonna be teaching this at the Academy for years to come. I mean it. Everybody's gonna learn how you pulled it off.
The Academy? Oh, well, I wouldn't know about that.
After this, you'll probably get a personal invitation to show them how it's done. I heard about Belle. Is Miranda?
As far as we know, she's still out there.
Well, I know Captain Rydek will do her best to get her back.
Hold on. Rydek?
Oh, let me
What
tell
about
you.
Captain Solano?
He was turned into a Takan. Rydek had to take over. She's a hell of an officer, but none of us have been up against anything like this. No one has. Not in 500,000 years.
I guess there's never a dull moment around here, huh?
You telling me it's not always like this?
Not if we can help it.
Talk to you later.
Boss is here.
It is agreeable to see you again.
Is that so?
It was by no means a certainty that you would return to duty here.
No, it was not.
It's not
But
Spock's
it was
son.
my sincere hope you would.
It is agreeable to see you as well, sir.
I concur.
You should know your absence has left engineering terribly short-handed. During your sojourn, this department has fallen unacceptably behind schedule on both regular and irregular duties.
There's been a whole lot of irregularity going around.
I gotta admit, it's a little flattering that this place went to hell so fast without me. So, I'll take that as a compliment.
I believe factors other than your absence were also to blame.
Uh-oh.
Normally, I would assign you to one of the many pressing repair tasks. But, given your experience on board the Zelda, I've suggested you join the senior staff briefing as we determine our next course of action. You can commence your maintenance shift afterwards.
We don't even get to shower. Nope. Oh, there's a big ship attacking us, so. Cross talk.
I tended to an Elydian earlier. Major Sarlet Arminta.
Ah, yes. I met him at the negotiations.
I never would have imagined I'd be here, on the same ship, working together with our oppressors. But now that I am, I can imagine a future where the Hotari and Elydians are no longer enemies. I always hoped for peace, but it seems so far away. There's still a lot of bad blood.
Well, if there's any way I can help, let me know.
I'll take you up on that. It's good to have the support of a Starfleet captain, I'm sure.
Hey, thank you so much for the 11 months.
Coming
Appreciate
along
that.
nicely.
Almost a year. Let's go.
Thank you, Tylus. I'll take it from here. We're almost done.
I have to brief Ambassador Spock in a few minutes.
Spock.
Ambassador Spock can wait. You have some fences to mend. Personally, I'm against the needless destruction of innocent life forms, so I'm glad you transported the Draconian crystals onto the ship. But Lieutenant Bedrosian obviously feels otherwise. And right now, you need the full support of your bridge crew. Being an effective leader requires trust, but an issue as divisive as this can create discord.
I still need and value contrary opinions. I don't want everyone agreeing with me when they feel otherwise.
Oh, you'll know when Lieutenant Bedrosian doesn't agree with something. She's not shy about making her opinion known. It's been a chaotic last few days for everyone. You need to name a new first officer in preparation for what's coming. You'll have to work to regain Lieutenant Bedrosian's trust. But if she's removed from consideration, it comes down to Westbrook or Ermot. Obviously, there are pros and cons with each, but ultimately, the decision is yours. Commander Westbrook has seniority and was hoping to be Captain Solano's first officer. Ermot has the knowledge and experience that makes him more than qualified.
I don't
You really couldn't go
know.
wrong with either of them.
Oh gosh.
To be honest, Lieutenant Bedrosian feels like the perfect fit for the position.
I would otherwise agree. But given what happened, that'll take some work on your part. You're as good as new.
Thank you, Dr.
Hey, what's Spock doing these days?
Always
Think
nice
you're
to
doing?
have a captive audience.
Hey, can you be? You're a cool doctor.
Waiting.
Well, I'm the doctor, so.
Captain.
I'll meet you inside.
I'm here to officially
He's been
tender my
sullen.
resignation from the crew of the USS
Oh
Resolute.
no!
I cannot in good conscience continue to serve aboard this ship. Not while the interests of the enemy
We need your
take
help.
precedent over the safety
Request
of the crew.
denied.
Listen, Lieutenant. I understand how you feel, and I respect your opinion. You're one of the most valuable officers on the bridge, which is why I cannot accept your resignation.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I expected as much. Which is why I already submitted my letter of resignation to Starfleet Command.
My door is always open if you change your mind.
Dang, she's like really pissed off about it. I mean, it's like,
We'll have
sheesh.
Ambassador Spock via subspace shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Armand.
So, blue guy then?
I'll notify Lieutenant Bedrosian we're about to begin.
I can't make the scientist. He's a jerk.
That won't be necessary.
She kind of sucks now. So.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar have
Hey, what
first-hand
up, Petty?
experience with our adversaries. I thought it advantageous for them to join this briefing. I understand this is unusual, but I trust you have no objections.
Get him out of
Moving
here.
up in the world. Not that I'm surprised in the least.
Excellent idea, Mr. Chovak. They deserve to be here.
First time sub. Thank you so much for that.
In all seriousness,
3 months in
Diaz and
advance. Thank
Edsolar
you, Super.
accomplished aboard
Appreciate
the Zelda
that.
is nothing short of remarkable. They're both to be commended, not only for surviving against incredible odds, but for helping our efforts against these scions.
You know, Carter deserves most of the credit. None of us would have made it without his help. We'd all be bioformed by this point.
There were way more people involved than just me. Not only Petty Officer Edsolar, but we had help from an Elydian
Can they be
officer
my
named
first
Arminta
officer? They
as
seem
well.
cool.
Interesting.
Ambassador Spock is ready for you.
Put him through.
Captain Reindeck, your recent change in station certainly warrants mention, and I trust you to faithfully execute your expanded duties. Right now, we must keep our attention on the clear and present danger that lies ahead, the Takan and their warship.
You hired.
The closest populations are the Hotari and Elydian systems, and they are likely the first targets for mass bioforming. After that, lies Federation space. I have advised Starfleet Command to send an impromptu battle group to intercept and assist you, but that will take time. You are our first line of defense. And with our shield algorithms compromised, we are at a great disadvantage. Of course, you know that as well as I do.
I'm glad to hear the battle group is en route, Ambassador. With what we're up against, we're gonna need all the help we can get.
And you will have it. Remember, our strength is drawn from our ability to work together towards a common goal.
Have we made any progress
I'm
in
a
finding a
Spock
way to defend
fangirl.
ourselves from the Aphilion's bioforming weapon?
Currently, our shields will not protect us, but I am compiling all of the information the away team gathered on the Zeldi and cross-referencing it against our own as well as Portal 6-3's methods.
The away team is sitting right here. They survived without getting bioformed, so we know it's possible. So, what's the secret? How do we defend ourselves? Is there a weakness we can exploit? Something we can do to avoid getting bioformed?
Well, simple as it sounds, the best thing to do is to not get caught. Whether it's one-on-one or the whole ship.
We avoided the Takan as much as we could.
But we saw the bioforming, and there's not much you can do.
I found something that might help. It's too soon to say for sure, but we've had some promising indications that Duridium can delay the bioforming process.
Duridium?
It's not a cure. It's not going to bring anyone back we've already lost. But Duridium is a cell stabilizer, so it has the potential to slow down the onset of physical and mental changes, if not entirely prevent them. And it might be the only ship in the fleet with this much Duridium on hand. In fact, a lot of ships wouldn't have any.
You say that it slows the process, but this doesn't actually stop the Takan from taking over, does it?
Correct. I can't be 100% certain, but it appears this is only a short-term solution. Also, it requires a much larger dose to be effective. We don't have enough Duridium on board to protect the whole crew. We barely have enough to protect everyone in this room.
Sounds like it won't do us much good then.
The use case I'd suggest is that it could buy a little time for an officer or a small group to complete a task or mission. But it has to be taken at the moment of exposure to the bioforming mechanism.
Prepare a delivery method for this remedy.
That raises the question, what is the mission?
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Uses shields of some kind, I don't expect it will be easy to bypass their defenses.
Oh.
We may not be able to block the Aphelions' attack either.
You're asking questions. I told you not to. So I said shoot first.
But if they do strike, we know their weapon uses transporter technology. We might be able to backtrack their signal path.
Like we did to evacuate Captain Rydek from Tau.
Exactly. We could send an away team onto the Aphelion.
So we could destroy it from the inside.
I'm not exactly sure how, but that's the idea.
I think Portal could still help us. If he can't get a first-hand look at the Aphelion, he might be able to identify a weakness.
After sparing the remnants of his civilization, I should hope he'd help us.
He will.
Oh, let's make Portal on #1.
We'll need to prepare a boarding party, if it comes to that.
Petty Officers Edsalar and Diaz are the logical choices to lead any away mission to the Aphelion.
We're gonna send them?
They've already crippled one enemy ship. If anyone can do...
Yeah, let's send them back. Hey, I know I just got back here. That's cool. We need to go to that ship now.
So again, it is them.
This isn't like the engineering mission that took you to the Zeldi. Do you really have some special insights that a tactical team wouldn't?
Doesn't the fact that we're here speak for itself?
Just surviving won't be enough this time.
Sabotage is kind of becoming our specialty. We'll find a way to get the job done.
He's into it.
He certainly has the swagger for it.
If this is the necessary course of action, I support it.
With the help of Portal. He should be part of the away team.
I will compile all the latest data on the tricorders, just in case.
In the meantime, I want you working on ways we can combat the Takan tech. Shields, weapons, anything we can use.
Yes, Captain.
Anything else, Ambassador?
I know this matter is in capable hands. Hold the line as best you can. Help is on the way.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Blue guy. You're a second officer. Oh, jeez. It's time to fight. Let's get to work. I have faith in all of you.
I have faith in all of you to meet this moment with the urgency it requires. I expect all of us to give it everything we've got. Thank you, Petty Officers Diaz and Edson.
Whoa, we're not petty.
You're dismissed.
While we have a quorum of senior staff, there is a procedural element we need to take care of.
Oh, here we go.
The Resolute command codes must be transferred to Captain Rydek for control of the ship.
Of course.
Computer, transfer all command codes to Captain Jaro Rydek. Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Voice authorization Duval. Beta 2 Yankee.
Voice authorization Westbrook, Alpha 7 Tango.
Awaiting your authorization, Captain.
Alpha. 7 of 9. Whiskey. What is Valerie?
Voice authorization Rydek. Alpha 7 Whiskey.
Captain's codes transfer. The updated command structure is incomplete. Please designate a new first officer.
Who is the new first officer?
Please designate a new first
Yeah, I'm
officer.
thinking about it. Shut up. Oh boy. Well, I mean, he's kind of a jerk. And I don't really know this guy very well, but it was an empty chair too. It's like that's where she would have sitting. You know what I mean? She would have been right there. All right. Well, blue guy it is then. He seems cool. He seems cool.
Please designate.
Yeah,
a
I'm
new
thinking
first
about
officer.
it. Eesh. Ooh,
I am
think I did like
proud
that.
to name Commander Ermot as my new first officer, effective immediately.
Oh,
Congratulations.
he didn't like that very
Thank
much.
you, Captain. I promise I won't let you down.
Computer, Commander Ermot is the new first officer of the USS
Okay,
Resolute.
so for those who don't know, the other guy wanted to be the first officer originally, and the captain, the earlier captain said, "No, I'm gonna put her in charge instead." So he already got stepped over as first officer, and I just did it again to him. Double whammy. I know. I figured maybe I should have made him the first officer.
Awaiting voice authorization.
Blue guy's cool.
Voice authorization Ermot, Echo 4 Lima.
Authorization
guy.
is now complete.
Oopsie.
Now, if you'll excuse me, there's work to be done.
Nicely done. I think that went well.
Captain Rydek!
Oh no.
Excuse me for a minute.
This is gonna be rough.
This is just unbelievable, unacceptable, inexplicable. To be the most senior officer on the bridge, and to be passed over again? I couldn't believe you went to Lieutenant Bedrosian with the information about Captain Solano being compromised instead of me. But this... I've never felt more humiliated.
I know how you must feel given your seniority and history aboard this ship. You have every right to be angry, but I had to factor what would best serve our interests at this particular point in time. Which is why I chose Commander Ermot.
He's not even close to being first officer material. He's little more than a bureaucrat who's never set foot off the ship. That is a serious liability at a time when we need experience. Otherwise, we don't stand a chance against the Scions.
The crew on this ship has experienced as many challenges and tragedies as any crew could be expected to endure. What we need now, more than anything, is stability and reliability. A calm and reassuring presence.
Ridiculous.
Kind of feel like the blue guy would not have yelled at me if I chose him. So in that sense, I made the right decision. You know what I mean? I don't think the blue guy would have ran up to me and yelled at me. Poor baby. The line of fire.
I don't understand. Giving everything she's got, but it doesn't make a difference. Something is actively slowing us down.
Keep trying. What's the situation in engineering?
I can't raise them. Internal comms are down.
It's the ionic interference. It's spiking again. If we reinitialize the central communication...
I'm so close, though, Lily. I feel like we're so close. How close are we? Are we talking like another hour? We just bang it out for another... I don't know. Like another hour? Another hour we should keep going and finish it off. Another 2 hours I could do another stream of it. You know what I mean? I know. I'm cool. I'm cool to go another hour. If I knew it was finishing, if it's like an hour or less, leave it as a cliffhanger. Leave it. It's another 2 hours. But Star Trek. More than 2 hours. Oh, you know that? Okay. Okay. My boyfriend says bedtime. You tired? All right, we'll leave it here then. That way you all can watch it too. We'll leave it here for another day, another stream. Gosh. We gotta finish this game now. You know what I mean? On the edge of our seats. We are sleepy. All right, let's end it here. Let's end it here, and then we'll come back to it. We're gonna finish it the next time we finish it, right? Get to. Just about the battle's about to happen.